My young corner, the political, the scientific aspect of this discussion. Dr. Amakye Boateng, some detailed analysis and discussion to that effect. Higher Akuma 87.9 FM, just about 30 minutes past 7. We need a Diana Bakufia Santinin. Doctor, my memoir, Channel Payne. Minimsa, just so by virtue of Yenya John Wunchi, would we kama. Are you surprised the numbers any event ahodwa food after John Ifrimi ewa Ejisu?
Kofi meda senior kwenya odi amame na mechia watiefo nyina
Akuma FM 87.9
ya manyo semni na titru akonyo to asantememu akunya etimedi obi ko masebegafia ya na ewo sa response ya na ewo sa reaction Ukraine say so hwe omani mu nyina nhihye ekoso omani sikasem omani amanyo semwa baby bakwa very attractive nipa bibiri ntiase ne say omo discussion mu omo benya amanyo sem enye business.
Wow.
Yeah, enye business. Amanyosem. Nti Ejisu really interested in some questioning na nipa do api. Interesting aspect is that in your non-kasa na on post the second time rounding. On post at the same time some if nipa do api. And look at the nature of the competition. Indeed, when you know, Ejisu situation, this is really surprising. Generally, although given that the economy is not doing well, so people are not investing in the economy, but they are rather investing in politics. So, was anti-Asena, then it becomes fine. What is happening is quite surprising, but then that is what must happen. People are looking for areas to invest money, but when we need to say the Kura economy no more, they believe in politics.
Is that the best way to regain investment into politics?
Simple and straight. Now, you hear the lives of these young people who enter into politics, their lifestyle immediately afterwards. You see it. You come on one casa, a typical example. Because we are university, people know him. And does he come from a wealthy background? If you know casa or enter into public service. I mean, how did it go? And then, not long afterwards, the amount of money that, came out, I'm not contesting a due me, or two are due me. I do me about one thing, I can't say, or no, 5,000 cities to each delegate.
And I just also are close to over 8,000.
Now, that's I'm not due me the buy, you're analyzing a year at that time. No, Kenya being a co. Sika Jonkuma P.I. He was not talking about himself, he was talking about Jonkuma. So, no P.I. 5,000 per head at that time, now Ulusuya. Then he was pointing to the person who won. So, the question is, Skahina P.I. And the people who get into government easily come up with money. They come up with money. And so that place has become attractive. They become untouchable. Whatever they do, they get away with it. Their business is protected. I mean, the nation is being organized around this sort of mindset. And a cripple the economy proper. A cripple the economy. It's our politics that is not allowing our economy to do well. A cripple our economy.
But DNT na or now we call independence. Wabra out over these 9-10 people, a movie uncontested? Was it because then he was an excellent leader? Hey, so will be like a lot of people are eyeing the seed, but what just one.
He had purchased the interest of the kingmakers, simple and straight.
Okay.
He had effectively purchased the interest of kingmakers. Politics is driven by interest. He had purchased the interest of the kingmakers. Why is it that the current party chair, contestants, something chairman can't be.
Vice chair, so can't you just almost all the executives.
Why? Only yesterday, most supporters in no. Today, all of you are contesting. How do we explain that? Their interests were taken care of.
Oh, I see. Their interests were taken care of.
Effectively. So they were all ready to step aside. Their interests were effectively taken care of.
But considering the ecosway, I mean, another Panama and African leaders, politics and how your resources are being managed. Namede, Valentine Stroster, the young Sierra Leonean president at the age of 25 years, or messy up in 1992 up to 1996. Then now will be a jubilee says Senegal for any youngest president thinking say he will do something. I will go there do, but yes, still our Joshua cry. As we speak, Kwesinya Ntechino and so started Gumua or more air kasa. Who is likely? I'll bet me replace John. Abronya yere no more bar. I mean, our doctors, lawyers, almost everybody.
So, if you like I just said, the place, I am very attractive. And this caliber of people now, or my peer now, the professionals especially, I have Juma in their various professions for a while. And then they realize that, other opportunities are also available. So they realize they need to move on. They realize they need to move on. The number of ladies are significant.
Yeah.
I don't see as significant. At least the empowerment is going on.
Yeah.
But when they do like that, you want to know who is behind them.
Must somebody be behind them, Anna?
The bank rollers, because in Ashanti region they are going to have to pay money to the delegates. They are going to have to pay money in Ashanti region. They are going to have to pay money. We need to trace how money has been part of our politics all the time, but it escalated recently. Politicians need be actual system no. It could do come every boy. One Tracy, one experience. Anytime Biana the opportunity, especially in Ashanti region, the opportunity to represent the constituency at the parliamentary level, or more cost or more incur any partner, a fire, better any. One of the current MP hopeful in Ashanti region.
Too bad. Line I drop it, but they better try to get Dr. Amakye Boateng back on the line. I Akuma 87.9 FM, and indeed, Nkomono has been very, very interesting, and it's all about just so the happening, the revelations. Of course, intense contest. Journey the razor. One question will be what is the motivation and the identity and that number of people or more echo back. Dr. Amakye Boateng back on the line. Doctor, now my example one person be or in a line drop here.
Yeah, na me ka say e disan komona.
Yeah.
E be hu reporting pa sikasem no ginsem.
Ginsem. Yeah.
E wa Ashanti region.
Okay.
Disan komona.
Okay.
Ti emanu eba no.
Eba no, yeah.
Omunim terrain no.
And obviously somebody might be obina a church or support to.
We want to know a man. Juma ben omoye in the first place. Some year omo bay. Juma ben omoya omo wa kukudru say sika ebe di akotini wo juma omo bedi no omo wo say sika in the first place. They should be ready with that money, and they are ready with that money. In fact, one more opinion are ready with that money. If you mention Obi say lawyer Kosinante Chia, we know where he's coming from. We know where he's coming from. So he and say young mama say, are you ready to contest and really to go through the whole thing? You know. But then the especially we need to know what all this is. You know, the party leaders who were there. At the same time, too, there's something happening. Omo ye omo adwin say omo nkobium. Nse do no Ashanti region how.
Yeah.
Omo ye omo adwin say omo nkobium. Omo bebre experience omo nya with this money aspect and also na iku omo.
Yeah. In fact, who Asante Achem was say next year he will not waste that money openly. One can say ska was saying no. On says canon call election be na we na party na nya hu bibia omubewu.
Thank you. See, this time round, one more na ajatum say there's something wrong. You know, there's something wrong, and significantly, the party doesn't care. Actually, the party is itself to blame because the party at the national level, especially managing the presidential primaries, also supervise over, you know, the giving out of money. Yes. At the national level, 400 Ghana cities, a core delegate biao.
But so we share, Doctor, we share the impact of John Kuma on the grounds against a Duomi with old or co-independence. Bibi betimi asesa. Aduomi co-independence.
Oh, okay. Independent Nigeria, meaning say Bebuano.
Okay.
Bebuano because the tradition will not change. Tradition don't just change. Maybe Alan Castle co-independent because any political career by we.
Yeah.
Interestingly, for example, the prayer no hold nanu betum. Me train ama time also before I take him on. Yeah. The best now we are professor in podcast. Now we are a textbookish.
87.9 Kumasi.
In Ashanti region, in the NPP, Ghana's politics, the fortunes of independent candidates at the presidential level, historically, Ghana
for
example, in Chasebena, your politics. You see the thing?
Yeah.
Until Adiomi is also gone. Because you call independent. He's gone.
Any impact be our just so.
There be party needs to be in change so on Kawa Muhumbim.
Yeah.
Party no be in change. I'm surprised that he decided to go independent. And the Katana party no musa. The problem are over than another factor. And my analysis is that Dr. Bawumia will not win. I don't expect many people who belong to the Kufuor side to aggressively work to support Dr. Bawumia's candidature.
Okay.
And no bed deepen the control and another war over the party. It will deepen it, it will strengthen it. It will keep them out for a very long time.
Wow.
And given that President Mahama is likely to go for 4 years, If you are such a person now, oh, your calculations, you will want the party to go into opposition. And then another's hold on the party will be gone automatically.
Then you re-strategize and take the power.
Bibi Saba, I don't see how Dr. Bawumia will emerge as the presidential candidate in the presidential primaries subsequently. I don't see how. I don't see it. Support me for him. I want you on no crowded airline akono okofawe. A lot of things are happening now, and Adumi has terribly miscalculated. Terribly.
I see.
Terribly miscalculated.
But who share the current atmosphere? Is it as the time for the political bubbling, the hype, the tension? As a momentum ninya and hit the crescendo. Is it because too early? And as you know, baby, and this year things are changing.
Too early. MPP is in some confusion. MPP is in some confusion. The party is in some crisis. The intellectuals who are trying to whip up enthusiasm on radio, now you listen to them. Hello, and they try to. It's interesting, but they are sort of swimming against the tide. NDC has taken it easy. They have taken it easy. They are getting things done on the quiet. The structures are in place. NPP is in that crisis. Currently, we in some of the countries, ama alanum appear. The Canada Japan factor. Not Nina Ababe, colleagues around Dr. Bawumia. You could see the party is panicking. Yesterday, Omo response to what Alan, actually put out concerning this religious issue.
Yeah,
it's also an indication to me that they are panicking. They are afraid that if Christians buy into that agreement, they are gone. And yet Ghana and almost doing home the way they were putting it. No,
but Alan and so now is it not being so religious bigotry in politics? I between do however because season we now because it trust a Christian for the door so Christian for the you are being religious. Actually,
I don't know, so our political strategist, and if he has the background of that person, but I don't think he has. I'm gonna say, we'll feed party, for the same arguments. Yeah, I'm saying we'll feed party. Should have taken it easy and kept quiet, and just stayed there. You see, what we call the first thing is that individuals they are participating in politics, human beings. Now, obia elements be a man identity, as an individual, as a person. Because I'm a male. I come from Ashanti region. I have some education. I'm a Christian, and so on and so forth. I've mentioned my gender. I've mentioned my ethnicity. I've mentioned a religious background. Politics. And religion in politics is acceptable. There's what political scientists call politicizing religion. That is what Alan did.
Okay.
That is what Alan did. Some people may also want to politicize ethnicity. The other can be Ghanaians to keep President Mills on. with the expression Azipa Ufia Eye, it was an effort to politicize ethnicity.
Okay.
And in fact, Dr. Bawumia is also even guilty of some such statements in the primaries, video BPA where he spoke and also played the ethnic card.
Yeah.
Yes, video BPA. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
You are right.
He also played the ethnic card, but somehow, he is the person now establishment, a reason. And NDC so taking the issue up so seriously. The political opponents, once again, are not properly guided, and so they don't read, the signs and signals properly, and they don't react to them appropriately. In this summary, we see how they have mobilized the media. They managed to get a peace council. When Dr. Bawumia made that statement, where was the peace council? Did they even take note of that? They did come to them. What Alan said in worse than what Dr. Bawumia also said. They are all on the same plane, the same level. You don't politicize ethnicity, you don't politicize religion in politics. The argument is that they manifest at the horizontal level, all resolve problems associated with religion, with ethnicity. A huge challenge. As we speak in UK, Northern Ireland is still some sort of issue there. In Spain, the Basque region is still problematic, where Barcelona is. In Canada, they have got an issue that has been there for centuries. So you don't go there, So it was really very unfortunate on the part of Alan. The campaign on Timin Peja. Who are working with him? Who are working with him? Is he only staying in Ashanti region? Did he consider all these things before coming out with their Fafantoti? And for an territory.
Wow.
For example, I'm still going to take you on at the right time. Alan's political career is over.
I see.
I can say the same thing for Diomi.
And of course, the political career is over.
Generally, he's gone. He should have stayed
and won't make any impact. So, co-independent.
People will vote for their party. People belong to the party. So, share the pattern of votes over the years. But Bia voted strongly for the party. If you want to know how strong the attachment to the party is, share time party lose presidential elections. No share the supporter party free those areas. That support need a core support.
I see.
Core support. That support and so easily. It has become established. I wear the lifestyle of the people. So they also consider the party as their party, although they may not be card-bearing members. But we now can say party in one or another way. In MPP didn't kunuma celebrations, A month for a pay consciously to celebrate. Party flag. The last time round, I consciously observed this as a student of political science. We 1990 to observe the celebration, the caliber of people now, celebrations, and why they were so happy. I talked to a few people, and it was interesting. Indeed, Adiomi is gone.
So as we speak, dear Obewini, is it message or money?
Like I said, in most cases, driven by money. driven by money. In this particular case, new. Somehow, new said this might be the first time Omunina contested for the parliamentary seat. Ejisu. Omu party that they are known, but I said playing field, at this particular time, it might say even be in a major start. So, Oko contesting incumbent, or never be incumbents in most cases, or so far, challenges. Or so far challenges. What opinion Adiomi lost to John Kuma that time round? Because Adiomi had done so well. Inner city roads are Adiomi are constructing. I was surprised. So, Olusuye. Boreholes are Ejisu 412 were constructed. In addition to paying 5,000 Ghana cedis. And then was it love for John Kuma? No, it was money. He purchased it. He started on the quiet and then took advantage of a few hiccups about party. I like to believe that he captured the leadership of the day, the party leadership of the day, and capturing in with money. He purchased it. You ask me this time around, what sort of message? What sort of message in Obidi Eba? Member of Parliament, Una Ubabesisa, Ejisu exclusively out of Ghana. What sort of message? Oh, no, they are going to buy the seat.
Wow. They are going to buy the seat. And that is all. Turnouts, Nesanimano, Ebenya, Ebe, you bet me the measure as a yardstick for general election. Asante Regina.
Politics here, domestic. Ejisu's politics. Family, in some as you see, individuals are above mobile people up interest. Delegates and not Ekwakotuaba. Number not a known. And it for turn out to know and because especially the microeconomy of the delegates, they are attractive. Any contest any does. 5,000. Delegates, my economy, they will vote with enthusiasm. They will go and vote with enthusiasm. 18 turnover eventually over general elections because the Ghanaian economy is so terrible now. A group being I do 2 years ago. Ghana's economy will not change miraculously. There's no miracle in economic management. You need to do the right thing. Ghana's economy will not change. Ghana's economy would not change. Then this MPP is frantically trying to woo Ashanti region. Roads are they are now aggressively working on them.
Yeah.
They are now aggressively working on them. There's something family
yeah.
Confirmatory because they want to pride themselves with completing some hospitals. Of course, President Mahama started several of them. And they want to complete those hospitals. Why not focus on Confirmatory? There are some big shots.
You have just one remaining.
Who at Confirmatory, Professor Yao Oche Demensa, or show difference in leadership. Massive difference.
Yeah.
Pragmatic leadership, frank matter of fact, addressing himself to current challenges.
Yeah.
And he has successfully and boldly come to terms with the fact that Kumfanochi is fractured, is sick, walking wounded, and people had covered up over the years. Another Samuel Angel FM. Now, they brought this information very late. 87.9. And Nema Womato, they are important as part of the things that they ever rehabilitated Kumfanochi. A local Temaport because of duty. Yeah, a beheti MPP because
I say
information the one say MPP for no be in a sabotage sa Nyamana Amano Akawa Port as I say accord demurrage. The amount of money that's what I almost the Nyamano ADCC Kumfanochi. It will for the dear anymore. And now Nipa Bia Omugidi said Professor Yawocha de Mensa expose Omo. Oma betna Kumfanochi for 100 years. Omo bibia ewo.
And that small boy, Ghana no that small boy.
The information me want big men on the board and then some other interested people. And out of their shame, Omo Ama and Yaman Abasa. And yesterday I was livid. Kwame Tanko, one man and no anye the major issue you're discussing. Yes, sorry now, I know the Bible says he just got information. So how can MPP in one breath, so just to Asante for say, yeah, your party, yeah, Tihani, yes, sumo. Now, Mutu Abama na yempeni for Abenwa, and Yame Hiamu, yes, Bibi Wina Pumudin. Na Ghana Nyama and not at the time Senipa Mimu in it tax exemptions. Almost the GRA board, of course, led by the CEO.
Yeah.
And I think the parliament also.
Yeah.
Ghana about tax exemptions to private business people.
Oh, now say there were a lot of tax exemptions are made in respect to Labianca. We are a member of the Council of State or importation of chicken. I want some crab
personal business.
Yeah.
Now Kumfanochi. The Niema the city of Kumfanochi a couple because it means tax. MPP are buying Asante Memu. And the say MPP Kofi na they are running out of government. I think we inquire on the coffee. Pamuntra. I think we inquire on the coffee. Pamuntra. Nagana say you'll be there. Fish look, and it's not communicate the Amamu democracy. The Kase and Crankle or Maima are the sovereign. One moon of mine to me, no, a one Crankle beer and some. Na okoto aba o de sa o manu tumi no o di awo no o yi obi se onfanko ye adwuma wa ban mu asie ba ko nim se emra no mra no so twi safo na so a ema o mu ani so. And I expect people to vote and to get people to respect the electorate. I expect people to vote in a particular pattern here in Ashanti region this time round. They should punish their own party. It has not been diligent. The party has not been there for them.
Obibeka said, Dr. Amakye Boateng, I think you are now openly speaking and campaigning against the government.
I teach political science, politics. I said in Koso ever. Kabnamka bi amamu munshi share. He will be my friend. So the inner dynamism, and then the ma. And Kosoba. In a dynamism, no, I don't know what you are about to. You punish bad governance, you reward good governance. In this principle, we are Nejma or Mind Biaswa and Kosoba. And yes, I'm openly saying what I'm saying because, for example, MPP are buying and not in Dr. Bawumia Nimuno. Omona, I say, Omani Sikasem. A historic. Sikadodua, a bar, Omunsem. Juma womu they cannot account for it. The CA me no say. Ankrankre womu sika. Womu sie na yede akototo products. Allied Bank, Gold Coast Securities. Me no say. Womu sika no da so hihemu. Enipa ni bi afenti awuwu. Their own money are buying sika. A buying one share enye. A money panibe brace sika lokumu. Now we see yentu abama abankonoa. Na kamemka be memo no so faso ni say. Na me say adie wo university was adi hu a. E wo say me ye oman ma me sum oman no. By say me kan sem we wa bontin in the open.
Is it that bad as the picture is being painted? Because I can say even in Asante region, several of the projects are a war Asante region. The government has started say completing many of the abandoned ones. And they are seriously doing it.
We know what.
Yeah.
How a kwanya ya faso abo abanti so we cha asantiman ato ho me say about 20 no mo yes ade no enye say wo mo egidi say asantiman mu so o man sika no o say ke dibi be ya adwuma wa ha ade tan na do betuna radio so okrum ha say e kan openly say so obi ka say onye bibi wa hanjo on to aba ono de mfa no ana say no eno so nya no kre wa metuna krum hanka na nsem we ye ka kire asantimamu una nado asantifo anto amba na ma wanka ahina woko e wo se sa nyema ya ekoso yi nyina antino se asantifo anyi antum antwe amanyoko na so a mfa ahopopo like the Bible said, work out your salvation in fear and trembling. Mfa ahopopo nso wo mo e wa ban e wo se nipa wa ban mu a di ahopopo esom wo constituents and sanas ade ne beba no e wo se constituents no ki wo ho free politicians ni nsem na wo mo exercise wo mo anti-affair in voting for and in voting against them. 87.9 wo mo anye sade na politicians, they are not afraid of anything. They are only afraid of the next election.
Okay.
I teach political science. I'm the one saying this. I'm the one to say this. And you will be your chair economics. And you will be your chair physics. And I said, no. I say me can't say we or about thing. Education. I'm the man or my man. And who here papa.
Wow. Politicians are only afraid of the next
from the next elections.
And nothing
of the next election.
Doctor,
baby.
Of course.
It's we are seeing now in all democracies, politicians are afraid of just one thing: the next election.
The next election. Wow, that is interesting. But Anope Mamena was say will be our Facebook page. Our cassette. Dr. Amakye Boateng is speaking like a very bitter political personality. I don't know why he's saying
no reaction. Opinion. He also did me.
I can't. I agree with you. Yes. Yes.
I've never become a member of any party.
Of course.
And NDC has taken me on openly on air before. And I was speaking for the MPP.
Menewo interview over the years at Chair, almost 10 years now, and I've heard the NDC when John Mahama was in power, attack the war. So I'm personally not surprised with your position. How consistent you've been in positioning yourself where you think is the right place. I mean, and I respect you for that, Doc. Mamena was
otimi eka otinto kro on some American bi otinto kro on some American bi ho no omi and the auto bobo me enya hwe attack about me so ebin me and some of mo etwe pato e fam ho e internet and then omo fa omutin kra people hiding in darkness and attacking me send you messages me din kan ho I don't react to all those things. You know what I say? Me din Eda Bontin. Obi anim say me trade okay university.
Yeah.
I'm known. If you want to react, for Odi kan ho. Me who say baby a wo potin so say they can't do it. They can't do it. So those people, you don't mind them.